Okay, today, this is my first video for this channel, Jake Plays. Today I'm just gonna give some tips and what to do in Dragon City. I already accidentally made a video, but it wasn't recording the whole time, so that was a mistake. So it's actually pretty easy to get a legendary in a legendary chest. That's how I got my first legendary, and I still only have one. So you can get them actually pretty easily in these events. Oh, it's called a carnival chest, and may contain one random legendary. Or it contains food, and I've gotten that once. The legendary I got was this, which I think he's one of the most common. So the event right now is the autumn forest, and it actually can give you some pretty good dragons like him. Like, this is a legendary. I think they added a new type for the event too called Mythic, which is after Heroic, and now they're allowing Heroic in the leagues, which is strange. So here's a tip. You can. Did I say to be sure to subscribe and like? We'll do it. And click that bell so you can stay tuned, I guess. This is new to me. Anyway, a tip is to get a ton of dragons and cram them on your island. For example, if it's right here, then there's still one block space. So you have less you'll have less dragons then, because then you can't fit as many habitats. And so another tip is to get the Terror Dragon, which gives the most for the basic dragons. So get that when you're a beginner and you'll generate a lot of gold. Like, legendaries also give a lot of gold. This one gives double. But still. And also get a lot of dragons when you're a beginner and get more rare ones when you're like, when you have a few thousand. And when you're near, actually save up to upgrade this. It first costs 15 to upgrade, and then 30, because it is very helpful when you can actually do things at once. You're gonna need lots of food too, because you want these guys to high levels when you're a beginner. Like, I had them all to level 15 for a very long time. Now one's a level 17. See, so 156, now it's 162 every minute. So they can generate more cash then. And if you just want to brag to your friends or something, and you have them all to the baby skin, don't do that, because then it'll look like you have less dragons than you actually do. So if you want to brag to your friends about having a lot of dragons, don't do that. For the league, though, rares take like 5 minutes, which is pretty good. But legendaries, they take like an hour and a half. Very rares take like 20. Commons don't take any time at all. So if you're using commons, you won't be good at winning, but you know. Now, Autumn Forest costs grid tokens, I think, for the first one. I think after that they cost maze coins, and then one other thing. But anyway, in order to get these, you can collect gold from your dragons, or collect food, feed your dragons, win weak battles, breed your dragons, or hatch some dragons. So, but I think it's pretty rare to get it. Once you're like at my point, you don't get very much food. It takes a very long time to gain any food. You mostly just get your food from an event. And keep track of your food, because what if you get like a dragon that's really good and then you don't have enough food for it? So, and don't be afraid to spend your gems. Today in the morning I had like 15 gems today, but I spent it to speed up his egg to get him. And he's level 25 now. Compared to him, he's level 20, so I upgraded him a lot because he's a legendary. Once you're at the second island, I think it's gonna take a while to get to the lava island. I am going to be doing off camera grinding, so if you do like, you see the first video, and then the next video I'm way better, then that's off camera grinding. I'm probably gonna do like 1 or 2 videos every week. I'm trying to get to 50 dragons, which is probably gonna happen tomorrow because it's gonna take like 20 more hours. I might do another tomorrow, it depends. Now, you need a level up to unlock new stuff. Like a level 22, I'll unlock the darkness element with the darkness habitat. And 3 more habitats and an extra farm. So this costs 2 million. And in order to level up a lot, you need to hatch eggs and probably build habitats. Not so much, I don't think this gives any, does it? No. So yeah. In here, once you're level 20, you can unlock it. And if you don't have enough habitats for something, you can put it in here for a little while until you have a habitat. Or you could sell one of your worst ones if you don't have time for a habitat. Like him, he's pretty bad compared to my others. I could sell him to make way for another one if I don't have time to build another habitat. If you go here, and you go to collections, or you can press dragons, then you can press on these and see which ones you want to get. And if you press here, it'll show you the price. So, and you can search stuff right here, like if you search Hydra, then there's the Hydra dragon. And you can also see your dragon. So if you press here, it'll take you to its area. But if you press here, it'll just do this. Costs 100. But dragons cost a lot of gems to buy. Like this costs 4,500 just for a 2 element dragon. So I wouldn't recommend buying them, even if you do have enough gems. Unless you're like really good and have a lot of islands, then you might be able to buy them anyway. So every single 10,000, it'll show one more in the 0.68 million area once you're in the millions. So if it seems like you gain like no cash at all, it's just waiting for you to pass 10,000 to change. Now leveling up habitats also give a lot, like 500,000. That gives as much as this guy took to hatch. He gave me 500,000 to hatch. So leveling them up is very helpful. Say 250,000 just for leveling up this plant one. And the plant one is pretty basic. Now the breeding island, I've only gotten one in the breeding event island. So they are very rare. I've probably breeded like 6 of them and I've only gotten one. So I wouldn't recommend doing this unless you have a ton of dragons and a lot of time to take this breeding, because you can't add another slot to this breeding area. You can only upgrade it with 150 gems, and it just reduces the time by 20%. You can have multiple sanctuaries, breeding sanctuaries, so you can breed other stuff at multiple times. So, like, if you're better than me, then you can. How long have I been doing this? Okay. Oh, that was strange. I don't know why I said that. So, you need to get this to upgrade. You need to upgrade this if you want higher level dragons. Did I say this already? I'll just say it again. So, once you buy it, if you haven't bought this yet, it's a very beginner building, but it takes a lot to upgrade. Like, this upgrade costs 2.5 million. The one before that only cost 250,000, I think. But it lets you upgrade your dragons to higher levels. So first it's 15 and then 20, and right now I'm at 25, so. It's a bit glitchy, probably because I'm recording. And I'd recommend this to see how the events are going. Usually I look at this just to see what's gonna happen for the next few days, and they are gonna close this soon. It's a really good arena. Anyway. Did I say this already? It's a very hard process to do this remembering thing when it's your first video, but it takes a long time to get to the next island once you're for the island, the lava island, because this only costs 5, and I think this costs like 30 on average, but that's gonna end in 2 hours. So you should get a lot of dragons in the meantime, so you can get more gems. You get a gem every single time you level up, so. You can also get them in events, like if you go here. I got a few gems from this, the gem chest. You get gems from these chests. So if you want lots of gems, just get those. The last one I think gave me like 4. Okay, I think that's all for this video today.